Hey y'all, it's Anime K-Man. Today I'm going to be reviewing the second episode of Virtual Son Looking, and I gotta say, this episode was a step up from the first episode at the very least. It had more comedic segments than the first episode, I'll give it that much. Like, there was this fine scene where the girls were pretty much being attacked by this fucking ice cloud out of fucking nowhere after they just barely survived the volcano situation, which who knows how the fuck they survived. And it was funny how they were thinking, let's just imagine our favorite foods. And then when that shit doesn't work, and the only pink-haired chick, one chick is left, and then she realizes that they're doomed, and then she gets frozen, and then they all fucking die, and it says to be continued. That shit was pretty fucking hilarious, so that was a good segment. And then there was a good segment in the church where this chick confesses to cheating in a calligraphy contest, and then the nun's like, well, if you don't get caught, just don't say it to the teachers and then practice calligraphy for that when you're in another contest, then you can win. So that scene was also pretty funny too. So to its credit, this episode did have good sequences. And then the cave sequence was pretty good too, where all of a sudden these two chicks are fighting this cave guy when there's a fucking epic mage battle. But this guy is sending a fucking missile. These two chicks are doing this fucking energy blast, and this fucking statue showed up out of nowhere and interrupts the fight. And then there's this fucking cliffhanger where this thing's about to show up in the next episode. So that was another great segment, actually. That was actually legitimately great. So there were good segments in this episode. Unfortunately, though, there were more meh segments or boring segments, like the old lady segment from last week. There was another old lady segment. It was kind of boring. Or Hostu talking at the start, and there's this yellow guy, and then like there's barely motion, so it's like, again, another segment that was kind of meh. And then they had the spaceship, and kind of like the Attack on Titan, where they fucked up and not having the bow when they bite. They fucked up in this minor little detail that's actually important if y'all read the whole Naruto manga. They were making like this Kagebushi, like Shadow Clone Naruto reference. And this chick powered up by drinking this sauce thingy, but I'm like, if you're gonna make a Naruto joke, go all the way and just have the person eat some fucking ramen. That's Naruto's favorite food. Naruto's addicted to that like a fucking crack addict. So that killed the joke there, because it may not matter to some people, but I've read the whole Naruto manga and it kind of mattered to me. So that kind of killed off that specific segment. And then there was another segment too where they were giving off just trivia, blue hair chick, and that was it pretty much. There was no joke, nothing there. That was pretty weak. And then there was a segment where the gun chick was talking about scopes, and then that's it. Segment's over. It's like, okay, this was some decent build-up. Nothing happens though. So there were a few segments in this episode that were kind of weak, that kind of kept it from greatness, because the segments that were good, if the whole episode, or at least 90% of the episode was like, good segment, good segment, good segment, then bad segment, then good, then this show would be great and it would actually be phenomenal. But little details like that kind of keep it from greatness. And even like the well animated segment with the chick just eating these curry things, and that's it. Like, you can hella tell. There are some inspired segments, there are uninspired segments. Which is why, while I enjoyed bits of this episode, I'm going to rate it a 4.75 out of 10. Because I just feel like if there's anyone that likes virtual tubers, check it out for sure. If you all are familiar with these references, but for anyone that doesn't have familiarity with virtual tubers, then don't check it out, because even though there's some good segments, I just feel like the mess segments weigh down a bit for anyone that doesn't know how virtual tubers are. Similar in my spot. I'm not saying this anime is super bad. I mean, there's some good here. But yeah, that's how I read it. Don't know anything about virtual tubers? Don't check it out. Know a lot about it, or a decent amount, then check it out. It's pretty much my thoughts, and yeah, that's my thoughts on the second episode of Virtual Son Looking. And yeah, at the very least, I'll acknowledge they put an effort, and the actresses do a great job. Honestly, I'm going to commend them for that. They do a great job of what they have to work with. I mean, shit. Impressive work. Hopefully we get to hear in some anime. That's how well I think they did. But yeah, these are just my thoughts. So anyways, guys and gals, these are my thoughts on the episode, and comment down your thoughts in the comment section below about the episode. Rate the video. Comment down where you liked this episode more than I did, or liked it less, or liked it more. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more reviews and reactions, because I'll definitely be reviewing to a few anime shows this season for sure. Now that I've reviewed the second episode of every single anime that has premiered that has been subtitled, except for Circle at Prince, I only read the first episode because I don't know when the second one's being subtitled. So yeah. But yeah, it's definitely been a fun season so far for the most part. So anyways, guys, my thoughts on the episode. Comment down your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Share the video if you all want to. Have a great and safe day, and I'll see you guys later. Subscribe for more. Alright, everyone. Bye-bye.